6 and 60 is a show made for drunks by drunks.
6 and 60 should not be listened to by the following people: children, elderly people who are nursing or pregnant, people with heart conditions, the guy down at the subway with black tooth and half an ear, people with herpes or genital warts, the midget 2 doors down that wears a turban, that one dude from the gas station that may or may not be a terrorist, seeing eye dogs, blind people, Martha Stewart, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Morgan Freeman, Joe Dirt, Peter Griffin, men and women in general, and deaf people. If you do not identify with any of the groups above, please add yourself now. Listening may cause anal leakage, sudden blindness, excessive laughter, severe rash, loss of morals or a wallet, divorce, legal involvement, severe diarrhea of the mouth, and alcoholism. If you experience any of these symptoms, please seek medical attention immediately. 6 and 60 is not responsible for bail, alimony, child support, medical expenses, or their own actions.
Double Bogey Broadcasting thanks you for your subscription. America.
This is a journey into... let's get ready to rumble!
We got a real nice, I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me attitude going on.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
They look like psychos? Is that what they look like?
A fucking 10.
Okay, hard drinkers, let's drink hard, I'm fine. Come on.
I'm back. You can rally.
I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
I'll be all right when we get to pass out time.
But we do have our special guest, Sammy. He is Cheshire Bear.
He has the cutest smile I ever seen, I swear to God.
It is very sexy. Allegedly is out with the anal sniffles.
Because he's from Mexico.
Okay, that was racist.
I got huge tits and a huge cock.
When you buy drinks for a girl at the bar, you're buying flesh, bud.
Get out of my house, queer.
Has anybody in the crew ever been arrested for drunk in public?
Yes.
Welcome back, all loyal listeners and haters alike, and anyone that would rather pay full price for an item than deal with psychotic roving groups of trailer park dwellers on Black Friday.
Interesting.
Tonight is Monday night, November 23rd, 2015. I am Pimp Snaggles.
And I'm the Irish Car Wreck.
And this is 6
and 60.
Over here on the ones and zeros, not quite as high or drunk as I thought he was going to be. It's DJ Smite.
Yeah, not yet.
And run the dinger and the bell, and not nearly as deep into her vodka as I thought she'd be. Motherfucker Jones.
Which is quite surprising.
Yeah. And, of course, we got our good buddy Viagra, who looks like he's about to pass out at any moment.
Oh, I think
What I do?
Looks like he's going to poop in a minute.
He's been drinking.
He's been drinking.
I've been drinking.
It's been a long week.
Right.
Long
it's
weekend.
Monday. Allegedly is out with the anal sniffles for the evening, so we won't be having our conspiracy. But we do have our special guest, Sammy.
What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Sammy's been in-house for the show a few times, but he's never been on the show, so I don't know why the hell it took so long. But
He's got the cutest smile ever.
I always call him the Cheshire Cat. He looks like the Cheshire Cat.
He does.
Now he's purposely trying not to smile.
You see him in a dark parking lot, all you see is his teeth. Bro. You're like, oh, yeah, I've seen this movie. Acid trip impending. So, well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
I don't remember anything from this weekend.
Okay. Well,
that's
a good
not
start.
very surprising.
I know we drank Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday?
Yeah.
There was nobody really there. I think it was just me and you and
well, I had to have
Gigi.
been there.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were there for a while, yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit. Not for too long.
I called you from Loaf and Jug and said, "Are you sure you don't want to go anywhere else?"
That's right. Yeah, you were at Loaf and Jug.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, fine. Pouring my vodka and head back to town.
I'm going to pour my vodka and hit the highway.
'Cause you didn't come all the way to town just to buy a bottle of vodka and then drive back to Fort Collins, did you?
No, I was doing something else.
Something else.
Speaking of, have you found yourself a little liquor store near where you live?
I do. They also let me bring Rat Dog in there.
Nice.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep.
I'm not even
She's
familiar
slowly
with what part
divorcing
of town
us.
you live in.
Right?
Harmony.
Well, yeah. I know you live off of Harmony, but...
Do you know where Target is?
Yeah.
Okay.
BJ's. Like
What you mean you found-
straight
okay,
south of
okay,
BJ's.
nice.
Yep.
What you mean you found your own liquor store already?
Yeah, yeah.
A liquor store that I go to buy liquor at.
She's bailing on us. She's bailing on us.
Yeah, I know. It's
She's
all right.
out.
I didn't. You don't live in Wellington anymore.
No, it's not permanent. It's not permanent. It's just because I didn't have anywhere else to go in a quick pinch. So, and if I can hate it.
She
Anywho,
does hate it, yeah.
carrying
That
on.
does suck.
Anyways.
You'll be back.
So then we tailed into Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. I don't think Thursday got really too crazy.
I don't think I spent too much money on Thursday, if I remember right. I don't know.
Yeah, probably because I wasn't there.
God knows I spent plenty of money this weekend.
Right.
Yeah, I think I still owe Leah $20-something from like
Been there.
Veterans Day. I'm like,
She
I
did
gotta
it
get
you
my
up.
ass over there.
The Veterans Day.
I know.
That's not hard to do, though.
My days are so off.
It's not hard to
It
forget.
happens, dude. It
That happens,
to all of
man.
us, man. Happens to all
It's
of
called
us.
alcoholism, man.
Right.
Welcome to the club.
Friday, I didn't go out. Well, I mean, I went out. We went to the hockey game.
Yeah, that's right.
And then got back from that. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to bed, dude.
Yeah.
I was
You
done.
didn't miss much.
Yeah.
You know, same old same at the T-bar.
You know
so.
what? Actually, kick back to Thursday night because it got fairly drunk out because Double D was on the couch Friday morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And in between the time you got here and I showed up, which was a short period of time.
Yeah, you know, I'm really not sure how that happened because he was okay when we left the grill, and then I came back here and continued to drink.
I can tell you why it is
And,
because he's started this little habit where he carries
Little bottle of Fireball.
yeah, Fireball
Oh, really?
in his jacket pocket, yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
And just
He-
nips
he-
on it
and-
during the bar.
He also smoked a little reefer, so
Yeah.
you know, we tried to tell him, like, dude, that's not a good idea. You're going straight down right after.
That's a great idea. What are you talking about?
Now, it is not when you're completely shit faced drunk. It's not a good idea to take a rip off a pipe or a bong or anything.
Yeah, it sobers me up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're different, though.
But you're a
It
seasoned
doesn't do
vet.
the same for Double D.
It's kind of like if I pop a couple of Vicodin,
Right.
sobers me up.
Yeah,
I'd
well,
put
and then,
you on your ass.
And the shop gets clean.
I do
Yeah.
think
Yes.
some people fail to realize that the sofa in here has been urinated on by a couple of dogs.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And a couple of people.
Probably, yeah.
that's true. I wouldn't be surprised if Littlefoot's pissed on that thing.
I don't know.
Well, he has his own chair now, so.
I don't think he's pissed on that one.
I haven't seen that fucking
We
guy
can't call him
forever.
that anymore.
That poor best. Yeah, you can't call him Littlefoot.
He's
Now he's
half-leg
now
now.
he's stumpy.
No,
He's
he's
half-leg now.
Little leg.
I haven't seen him in a while. How's
He
that
was
doing?
in here
Wow.
today. He was in
He's
here
out,
today.
he'll
He
actually
was
be back.
he was in here on
So what
Thursday.
do you
Dirty
mean,
leg.
stumpy?
Dirty leg.
They amputated his leg.
He's doing good, though.
Oh,
Shout
no
out.
shit.
Like right below the knee. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, yeah, Double D, he left somewhere in between the time you were here and I got here,
Yeah.
which was a short period of time.
And
Because there was
didn't
still
come
a
to
dry
work.
spot where his car was, but it was raining outside. So, and he didn't come back till 3:30 that afternoon. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, I'm so hungover." I'm
Rough
like,
day.
"No shit, dumbass."
Yeah, dude, I could tell when he went down and he hit that couch. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, that's gonna
He
be a
was done
rough
for
one.
it. So then yeah, on Friday I didn't go out. You guys all, I think you guys all went out.
I actually called it a fairly early night on Friday night because I had to get up on
Yes,
Saturday morning.
you did
and go
because
to work,
I
so-
actually happened to be at the T-bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and I wanted to
right.
be there, and I was in a good mood, and everybody was like being crybaby whiny butts. You motherfucker! I'm standing outside smoking a cigarette, and
Here
you
it
just
comes.
walk by with your arm extended all the way out, flipping me off, stared me right in my face, and just kept walking.
And just
I'm like,
kept
Not a word.
I'm like, okay, love you too.
Standard.
That's
Pretty
right. And I got a
standard.
text from you saying, "What the fuck are you going to come and say hi or what?"
Well, yeah, you were sitting at the bar being fucking crybaby whiny butt.
I
Pouting
only had
and
one
shit.
fucking drink.
So there's a running theme Friday night.
Yeah.
Whiny butt.
Saturday night, on the other hand,
That got out of control.
got
Yes.
out of control.
Yes.
Well, it was
Got-
Boner's birthday
Should we call him
party.
Right.
Siffy Bear?
It was Boner's birthday party.
Boner's birthday party, and I got fairly inebriated at the
Oh
party.
yeah, oh yeah, you were.
I'm
fucked
glad I
up.
went home.
I definitely did too.
There was bottles of Jack Daniels and Fireball being
And
passed
Pendleton.
around. Yeah, and
Pendleton.
Pendleton, dude. Yeah, I
Well,
got
That's never
pretty
a good
shitty
idea.
at that
Okay,
party.
so because I stopped over there for a few minutes, but we were leaving. We had to go to town. Guido had a party
Yeah.
going on at a bar there,
Yeah.
so we loaded up a bunch of people. We picked up motherfucker Jones in town, and
'Cause
Donnie.
it's not far from my place.
Yeah, and Double D had his bottle of Fireball and a bottle of vodka in his coat,
Nice.
which he was hitting in the bar.
Yes.
One was for
the
motherfucker.
combat vest.
Yeah, he wasn't even going to the bathroom. He's just like, "Hey, is there cameras?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's one right there, right there." He's like,
And he's
"Oh."
like,
Yeah,
oh.
dude.
He's
if
like
you're
trying to
gonna-
position it so he can drink it out of his coat.
Dude,
I'm like,
if
"What are
you're
you
gonna,
doing?"
If you're
dude?"
gonna sneak a bottle into a bar,
Yeah.
dude, go to the bathroom
Exactly.
and take a
He
shot
didn't
out
care.
of it.
He didn't give a fuck.
Trust me, I've done it many a time.
The
Well,
thing
that's
is,
what I was
nobody
gonna
was
say.
fucking with him. They're like, "Oh, he's a deaf guy."
Yeah,
No, he's
no.
a drunk deaf guy.
I bet he pulls that card sometimes.
Oh,
So
I bet he
was,
does.
He was pretty level and pretty legit when we got there, but fucking we left, he was fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fucked up. And it
I
was
went
funny
home. I
because
didn't partake
it
in
reminded
the
me
rest of the
because him showing up at 3:30 was an old school rec move, but the
Yeah.
bottle in the coat is also an old school rec
Yep.
move.
Hey man, I'm bringing that guy along fast. What can I say?
So, but we get back to Wellington, and at 11 o'clock when I told everybody we'd be here, you guys had all bailed already.
Yeah.
You were gone. Smite was gone. Viagra was gone. Everybody was gone.
No, I wasn't gone.
Shut up. You were gone. No, listen, I'm going to tell you because you don't remember this, so I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay.
So,
please.
We get there. Double D had his foot stuck in the cup holder in the back seat. And he could not, for the life of him, get it out of there, right?
You better be shitting me.
So, no, I had to, like, lean him over all the way, put his head out the door, and, like, yank on his leg, right?
Jesus.
Well, his other one was stuck, so as he pulls that one out, he flips everything on the floorboard out of the truck at 300 miles an hour. Wham! Just catapulted shit all the way across the parking lot of the T-bar. God damn it, dude. So he stumbles out, and he fucking falls down the parking lot. We get him into the bar.
That's a great sign that you're probably too drunk to keep going, man. When you are stuck inside a car, you can't dismount.
It was some funny shit, dude. It was some funny shit. So Mr. Trashy Bear was like, is he going to be all right? And I was like, yeah, we'll get him in there. So we get him in there, and we signed up for a couple songs. I did. Viagra comes stumbling his ass back in about 12:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just glazed over, blackout drunk. Blackout drunk. Right?
Yeah.
Starts talking to some crazy chick, macking her down in the bar. Right about that time, they told me I had to get Double D out of there because he was falling asleep against the fucking on the bar.
Yeah.
Which is another old school.
That is.
Move.
I told you, man. That guy's training is going very well.
Yes, he's coming along nicely.
Hard drinkers drink hard. I'm fine.
And so it took about 20 minutes to convince them they were kicking him out. Right, and I was like, "You have to go, dude. Go,
right.
go." You know. And he finally just like stumbles, falls out the front door.
Nice.
Wait. Hold up. You just sent him out the door? You didn't even help him, knowing he was...
No. Casey was going to walk with him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But then he just, I guess, took off at a sprint or something and lost Casey.
Again, an old school wreck move.
Yes, but he did make it back here because when the bar shut down and we all came back here, he was here. He was...
Yeah, he was here.
He looked like he was very uncomfortable.
I don't know if I made it here.
No, you didn't. Rec was in my chair, bent neck, like usual.
Yeah.
And D was on the couch over there. Smite was here. And then we left, and I guess it went a little farther after that. But
I met my buddy that I hadn't seen in like 10 years, one of my best friends, and we hung out and got tore up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. So that's how Saturday night went. So that was fun.
I would just like to point out that I was the grown-up and went home early Saturday
I was a
night.
sober driver. I was the grown-up.
Oh, man. Shit. That trumps me every time.
It does trump you.
I worked all week, man. My days are so off. Doesn't even feel like
You worked all week?
Okay,
I
so...
worked Saturday, Sunday. Like,
Oh, wow.
It happens.
He worked Saturday and Sunday. That trumps
I know.
Yeah, I had to work
like
all day Saturday too, and it sucked. Man.
you. You never trump anybody on being a grown-up.
Me?
Oh, I have to work a Saturday. Sad story.
He never wanted to.
I just wanted to
No,
clarify.
I love though. My boss says it's mandatory, then he thanks me for being there. It's like, dude,
You
don't
told me
thank
I had
You
to
told
be
me I had
here.
to be here. My job depended on it. I wouldn't be here. It was fucking voluntary.
He's like, where's my fucking car, by the way?
Yeah, my boss looks at me earlier today and he goes, well, Viagra's happy. And I was like, what am I happy about? He goes, well, you get 1 day off a year.
Thanksgiving
I'm like,
at least.
fuck you. Yeah, I'm like, fuck
And
you.
Christmas. I mean, to be fair. All right, so let's tail into our questions for Sammy over here.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with the easy one. I always do. Where are you from?
I'm from Wellington.
Born and raised?
Yep. Well, I was born in Fort Collins, but raised in Wellington.
Right. Any aspirations to get out of Wellington?
I keep telling myself I want to get out of Wellington, but
it keeps pulling you back in.
Like I said, I know if I went to Fort Collins, to Levelland, I'd probably end up.
Yeah, you'd be like, fuck this, man. I'm going back to Wellington.
Hey, well, I was going to say straight up, man. I lived in both Fort Collins and Loveland, and I wound up back here in...
The place I live in now, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to crash there for a year and then find something different.
How long has it been?
5 years.
Right.
I've been in the same place. Just
hey,
I'm in Fort Collins for a minute, and I'm already packing my shit to leave.
You can't beat $500.
No,
that is true. Dude. That is absolutely true.
And that's everything too, like electric, water, everything.
Oh,
like
wow.
Oh, shit, dude. That's fucking screaming.
Hey,
you can't
move
beat
over.
that.
I'm moving in.
You can't find anything that cheap.
No,
anywhere.
shit,
No, trust me. I'm looking for places to rent right now, and you can't find a damn thing.
And that fell in my lap because I mowed the yard for years, and then they're like, yeah, we need somebody to move into this place, and they said the price, and they were like, yeah, that's for water and everything.
Done.
And I'm like, all right, I'll start moving in tomorrow. You know, like straight up. Like,
you can't pass that up.
You can't.
Shit.
You know.
Got something for us, mate?
So you said you were mowing lawns. So what do you do for a living?
I was raised with a bunch of concrete workers, so construction, and then I started doing the lawn thing on the side, and then now I'm working full time.
Nice.
Doing
landscape.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I know. When I was doing landscaping, I saw you out and about a few times.
Yeah.
So.
But now I'm doing my own projects now.
Oh.
Hell yeah,
Jack
dude.
of all trades.
Because it's
so you're starting your own deal then?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Congratulations.
It's working out. Like it's I still work for somebody, but side jobs is where the money's at, and that's
fucking A, right?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Faux show.
Feels good when they're like, "Who should I make this out to?" And you say, Samuel A. Alvarez. And you're like, yeah, that sounds way better than,
That sounds cool.
That sounds awesome.
Just so any of the listeners are out there, you plan on writing checks, make them out to Motherfucker Jones instead.
LLC.
All right. If there was a movie made about your life, who would play you and why?
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Dude, you gotta love when the guests go for the gold on those ones.
Oh, yeah, for
sure. Oh,
sure.
Brad Pitt. Dude, you look nothing like Brad Pitt.
About me, an actor?
Cheech.
Cheech might not be a bad one, dude, honestly.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. But
The dude, I'm telling Michael Pena, the dude that he's been in a lot of movies.
Carlos Mencia.
Carlos Mencia. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
That
Yeah,
would
I'd
be
love to see that.
He just steals Sammy's life.
George Lopez.
George Lopez.
All right. What you got for a bagger?
It's a two-part question. How much money have you spent on hookers, first of all, and second of all, how many pocket pussies do you own?
Oh, for God's sakes.
I don't own any pocket pussies, and I would never buy flesh. That's for damn sure.
Never buy flesh.
Never buy flesh. Wow.
I think when you eat a hamburger, that's buying flesh, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just saying.
When you buy drinks for a girl at the bar and you take
You're
her
paying
home, you're
for
buying
pussy.
flesh. Right?
Exactly.
No, they buy me drinks.
Oh,
nice.
Hey, touche, brother.
Fucking guy.
And I might think about it. No, just kidding.
If you won the lottery, what would you buy?
Not flesh.
Or a
You
pocket
wouldn't
pussy.
need to. You would not.
He wouldn't need to.
That's true.
Some lawnmowers.
There would
Life
be a wave
supply.
of gold digging pussy coming over the mountain at you.
Life supply of pocket pussies?
I think you only need one. I think that's a lifetime supply, dude. Honestly,
I don't think you're gonna need those if you have a shit ton of money.
depends on how vigorously you masturbate every day, but whatever. I'm sure you're going to get a
And
certain
it
amount of
depends
mileage out
on,
of them.
Once
how
you start seeing
gauge
smoke,
the
you
kind
need
of
to
shit that
stop.
fits in your pocket.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, obviously, switch to an oil that doesn't have as high a flash point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, I mean, yes.
What you got there, Pamp?
Well, let's see here. What's your favorite band, and can you sing a line from your favorite song by them?
I'm not.
Nah.
There you go.
Okay, that was racist. I'm going to pull the race
That
card
was
on that
racist, but the George Lopez, Carlos Mencia answer
Yeah.
was not racist.
one. Yeah, it's okay when I do it.
You made it racist. We're on the radio. Nobody
It's
knows
okay
that
when
he's
I do it
Mexican.
because I'm black.
Right?
Or they didn't
Nobody
until
knows that
now.
he's Mexican.
Until now. You made it racist, not me.
Yeah, I
I can
growing
say
up,
that because I'm black.
Growing up, I'd say I used to like DJ Quick. He was awesome. I used
yeah.
to jam him all the time.
Rip
And
line.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, I grew up to them too. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, them two probably.
Jack
Alright,
of all
cool.
trades, you
My
like
home-
different
my home.
genres.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah,
Hell yeah.
Rapping Forte. Yeah, that was a.
He was
That
dope
was
too.
odd.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice,
For
brother.
sure. You got?
If you grew up in any other decade, what would it be and why?
Any other decade.
I chose the 50s.
Evie chose the 1800s.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, well, then she switched it to like ancient.
Witch.
Ancient Egypt or
Roman-
something.
Roman
right? Or
times.
something, yeah.
I think maybe the 80s, early 90s. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
That was
You
my
grew up
shit.
in
I was
those,
gonna
though.
say,
that's
dude.
what I was saying.
Didn't you
like,
grow up with like you're just
Yeah.
cool
So
with where
he's
you grew up?
happy.
Then?
He's
I wouldn't.
happy.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't
you know,
change it?
I
would
gotta
change it
be
for the
honest
word.
with you. I kind of like that answer too.
Me
but
too.
If
But,
I
you
could,
know,
if I could have been,
I do miss like 50 Cent, like you know, when I was growing up, 50 Cent, like pops and stuff.
Right.
And you know, like, and that ain't around
No,
anymore. You know, it's not.
If I could have been born a
I
little
miss
sooner,
that stuff.
so I grew up more in the 80s than the 90s, I think that
right.
would have been cool just because there was a lot of great things going on.
Like if you
in
could
the
have
80s.
fully taken advantage of like the pre-AIDS mid-Coke era.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good times.
But
The MTV era.
Good, bud.
$1 for chips.
I was in high school in the 80s.
50 Cent pop. And
You
you're
see
like,
that,
yay,
right?
You know, like,
that picture of Charlie Sheen that's on Facebook? It says, "In a world full of negativity, here's something positive."
Oh, I saw that.
You see the Mike Tyson one?
Terrible joke.
Yeah, I almost got AIDS.
The Mike Tyson.
So I could've-
Almost,
Oh,
I could have got eighth.
Yeah, I seen that. Didn't he like lick his ear or something?
Yeah, he licked his ear. I could have got eighth.
All right.
Okay.
Somebody did something with if Liz Lemon and Charlie Sheen got together, it'd be lemonades.
Jesus, man. Oh, that's funny. All right. How many times have you been arrested? And explain.
Probably like 3 times.
3 times?
What? Sammy's a good boy.
That's not too bad.
Pretty good boy, yeah.
You know,
Guilty by association.
Right.
the last one was my friend got arrested, and then I started saying shit to the cop, and then he
That's
threw
a
my
quick
ass.
way to get the cuffs
Yeah.
slapped on you.
And then he threw
Fuck
my
you,
ass.
cop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I was just mad
Trust
because
me.
my friend was getting arrested, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? And then
Yeah.
before I knew it, there was 3 cops behind me, and I was like, oh shit.
I guess I'm going to
getting
go with
arrested.
how much should a hitman cost?
What's that?
How much should a hitman cost?
$1.
$1.
That's a terrible answer.
He does it himself,
Yeah,
is what he's
right.
trying to tell us.
He does his own wet work.
That's the going rate. $1.
Starting bid.
Do you believe in spanking your kids?
Spanking your kids.
Or other people's kids, however you
beating
want to
I
do it.
wouldn't touch anybody else's kid, but
You know you want
Good
to
answer.
sometimes. So you're in Walmart, you're like, I want to beat the shit out of that little bastard.
That's why people go to Walmart.
Whoa,
That's people out
whoa,
and beat other people's
my
kids.
baby's mom, she does the spankings. Like
Ah,
she's,
gotcha.
sometimes I'm like, easy, chill out, come on, chill out.
You do seem like one of
She's
the
just like,
calmest
"Ah,"
people
like,
I've
you know,
ever
like,
met.
Oh, he really
Yeah,
is.
he is
He's
till you
just
piss
I'm
him
gonna
off.
choke you out, you little
I'm not,
fucker.
easy,
Yeah, I don't want to
easy.
see the pissed off side. He's way too calm.
I've seen him
I've known him for a long time, and I've seen him get pissed off.
I've seen him mad before.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
It is what it is, though.
That's true.
Would you ever consider implants, breast or penile?
No.
No?
That's not
It's
true. He
kinda-
was just talking to
it's
me
kinda
last
funny
week about
'cause
getting breast
It's kind of
implants.
funny. My friend was talking about that because he's from Mexico, and he was like, "Oh, he asked me the same like the line you did, dude." Like it was like, "Oh,
Just get them both. It'd
Yeah.
be really fucking weird. I got
And then-
huge tits and a huge cock.
Yeah, and dye
You
your
don't know
hair
what I am.
purple.
You don't know what I am.
And
You don't
keep your
know
beard.
me.
Be great. You don't know my life. Get out of my house, queer.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's been a while.
You want to give him one more?
Yeah. How old were you when you drank your first beer?
How old am I today?
well, I didn't drink in junior high and all that. Like high school, I was, later on, at the end of high school, yeah, I started drinking, but I wasn't a dope smoker. I wasn't.
So 15, 16.
Who'd you have your first beer with?
Oh, wait.
My brother Ramon, and he don't even drink. But, yeah.
We got one more. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Oh, damn.
He might be the first one that has never popped off right away with the answer.
God, yeah, I've been thinking.
You're getting old, bud.
Suddenly those 6 beers are catching up.
I was about the right age,
The right age.
The right
The right age.
It wasn't too soon.
Like 14,
Hey,
15? What
Not
are we
too
talking
fat,
about?
not too skinny. He was the right age.
We need a number. We need a number.
18, 24.
All I know is I was a younger kid, and
We're gonna
those
go with
older
17.
Women, those older women looked way better, like
Right.
when you were a little kid. You
Taught you some
and
shit.
you could get with it.
Get
When
with it.
Did you bang your friend's mom? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Oh.
Wait,
Awkward
wait,
pause.
what's the What's God damn it? What's the movie? Somebody's mom, American Pie.
American Pie, Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom, yes. Stifler's mom.
All right,
God
so
damn it.
Roll into some news. Or
we'll
you
roll
wanna
into
do,
some news. Yeah.
Action figure.
I'll actually do the action figure.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do that. We'll take a little word from our sponsor here, if you can call it that.
We call it that.
Right. Maybe.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Technical difficulties.
People ask me all the time, hey, Jungle, what keeps you going when times get tough and you are facing insurmountable odds and seem to all but doomed to fail? And I look them right in the eye and I tell them, self-confidence, man. You know, believing in yourself when nobody else does and rising to the occasion in order to achieve your dreams and goals. I look myself in the mirror sometimes and say, hey, man, you might not have what others got, like a fancy high school diploma, good credit, a bed that doesn't also double as a couch, a cell phone that you didn't steal from a convenience store that gets shut off every other week for non-payment for service, or the ability to take a leak without having it burn and tingle like you're peeing on an invisible electric fence that just got struck by lightning. But look at all the good stuff you do got, like the steely, determined gaze of a true champion, a sweet mustache that's been dipped in more punani than one of those weird spatula-looking things at a gynecologist's office, ripped six-pack abs, and a boner that gets so hard you couldn't scratch it with a diamond dipped in liquid nitrogen wielded by a robot samurai on steroids. You know, all the important things in life. Self-confidence is all about knowing that when the chips are down, you have what it takes to master the situation. Like, let's say you wake up next to a chick who weighs 500 pounds, and she's asleep on your arm. Do you sit there and cry yourself back to sleep, or take the coward's way out and chew that arm off like some kind of depraved coyote, and then slink away in shameful defeat? Or do you give that hefty gal a playful slap on the buns and tell her, hey, Big Thunder, I'm up and ready to take another spin through your pleasure puddle. Come over here, and let's see if we can't break into the double digits on the Richter scale. Because I believe in myself, and this boner, and these 2 handfuls of off-brand sexual enhancement pills with all the instructions written only in Spanish, and the picture of a Black Panther leaping through a fireworks display on the packaging that I swiped from 7-Eleven last night while we were buying beef jerky sticks and Big Gulp Mountain Dews after being kicked out of the drive-thru at Hardee's for being on foot. Because I believe in freedom, and I believe in me. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. You love me some Jungle, dude. Fantastic.
That guy's awesome.
All right. So I got the first news story here is titled, I Forgot My Teeth. Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. A woman has been charged in 2 bizarre burglary cases in Dauphin County. Police say 52-year-old Connie Frances Paris entered 2 apartments on the 300 block of Market Street in Lincolnsboro on Thursday, November 19th. Authorities say the occupant of the first apartment was home when Paris entered and promptly called police. Police say Paris then entered a second apartment, which was not occupied at the time, and began to steal and eat candy. Good job.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Officials say Paris then urinated on the floor. They say she also took out her dentures and left them in the apartment, along with a handwritten note with her name on it.
Jesus. What the fuck, dude?
Police used the items in the note to find Paris. When troopers caught up with her, they say she was visibly intoxicated and did not recall the incidents. Huh. If I don't remember it, it didn't happen.
That's right.
Just say Viagra, you got something to look forward to, buddy.
Right. Paris of Pittsburgh was staying with a friend in Likens. She has been charged with burglary, criminal trespass, theft, criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness.
Sounds like my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, watch
Hey,
yourself.
wasn't she in someone's home? That's not public. It's someone's home.
Right.
Right. Well,
If I want to
just-
break into somebody's house and
just
pee
like
on the
people
floor, I
that,
can't.
it's just like people who get charged for drunk in public when they're in a bar.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is still public,
That's
but
a
it's like, dude,
fucking-
I'm in a bar.
I'm in a bar.
Okay,
This
that
what
is
I'm
such a
supposed to
cop
do.
out
I just
charge.
came here
I
to
swear
get
God.
drunk.
Yeah, the whole reason I'm here is to get drunk.
Yeah.
So it is no surprise that I'm drunk.
Once I step out that door, you can fuck with me. But in here,
Yeah.
Speaking of, has anybody in the crew ever been arrested for drunk in public?
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go.
And let me tell you where I was going.
if
Let
I
me
was
tell
going
you-
to put money on that, I would have bet her. So.
Let me tell you where I was
And
going.
I did
Me and my
also.
friend Dina from Texas,
I
we
would've
were
bet
driving
car
down a
wreck.
highway. We were driving down a highway, a 2-lane fucking highway. Well, 4-lane highway. This cop pulls up next to us, slows down to her speed, and then backs off and gets behind us. Then pulls us over for tinted windows, or her window tint was too dark. Pulls us over. She's lucky she didn't get a DUI, but he made us sit on the side of the road for one of our friends to come get us. And he's bringing me this ticket to the passenger side. And he goes, by you signing this doesn't
admit
you were
guilt.
not admitting guilt. And I go, well, I'm not fucking signing that. He goes, well, then you can take a ride to jail. And I was like, okay, where's your pin?
And I was right there also. I mean, I think I just turned 21, and my buddy and I were at a bar. We're walking down the street towards Colfax.
But you were in public.
It's a nice area of town to be in when you're shit-faced
Exactly. So
drunk.
everybody needs to know. Everybody knows what Colfax is about.
Yeah.
But he was so plastered. He was walking in the middle of the street trying to fucking hitchhike. And I'm like, get the fuck out of the road, dude. Like, what are you doing? Cops pull up. They see that his pants are baggy and his dick is pretty much fucking showing. So they were trying to give him a fucking ticket for...
indecent exposure.
Yeah, exactly. And I ended up getting arrested because we were both fucking drunk and had to go to the drunk
Yeah,
tank.
but here's the thing. You were drunk in public.
Yeah.
I was going down a highway and got pulled over for fucking dark tinted windows and went to jail for drunk in public.
Fucking bullshit.
Exactly.
Right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spin off on that
I didn't
tangent.
go to
I was
jail.
just kind of curious.
No.
Sorry, let me take that back. I did not go to jail. I got a $700 ticket. Sorry, my bad.
Dude.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen, my buddy Adam, we were driving home drunk one night, and he was sitting in the back of the car, and we come to a stoplight on Mulberry. He just jumps out of the car, Mulberry and I-25. He jumps out of the car and just starts sprinting back down Mulberry towards Fort Collins. Huh. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I had to turn around and go chase him down. I was like, get the fuck in the car.
So he was fucking
Oh,
hammered.
he was shit-faced.
Nice. All
right, anyhow.
Anyway, your news story.
So I got one here. It's titled Make My Day, Whippersnapper, and it comes out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, good.
An Albuquerque couple turned the tables on a burglar caught loading their belongings into his car. Albuquerque police spokesman Tanner Tixier, that's a great name, says officers were called about a possible burglary Thursday. What they found was a 70-year-old man and his 66-year-old wife both pointing guns at a 26-year-old Aaron Lujan.
I love those old people.
Police say the husband observed Lujan putting a generator, power tools, and other items into an SUV. The man says he was confronted Lujan but was ignored. The husband then grabbed his shotgun while his wife took a handgun and both held Lujan at gunpoint until authorities arrived. No one was injured.
Luckily, shit.
Oh.
He's lucky they didn't just pull the trigger on his ass.
Bonnie and Clyde in their former life, maybe?
That's fucking awesome, man. That's why that's why America should be armed.
That's right.
Shit like that.
Exactly.
I guarantee you're not going to rip off somebody's belongings when a shotgun gets pointed in your face.
Shit. If you know your neighbors are armed, fucking A. All right, this one's entitled ICUP. The Villages, where the fuck that is. A Lake County landscaper was arrested this week after detectives apparently didn't buy that he was searching for an insect in his clothing, not trying to expose himself in a woman's restroom.
Sammy, what were you up to, man?
Well, Lorenzo Adam Ramirez, do you have any aliases? 28 of Tavares was arrested on 2 counts of voyeurism. Lieutenant Bobby Carruthers, oh, that's a great cop name.
Bobby Carruthers? Hell yeah.
It's almost as good as Steve McGarrett, I'm just saying.
Spokesman for the Sumner County Sheriff's Office said a woman reported Monday she was in the pool restroom at Laurel Manor in the Villages when the man exposed himself to her. Deputies eventually found the man in the area and identified him as Ramirez. Carruthers and Ramirez claimed he was doing landscaping in the area when a bug got into his clothing, and he had only was trying to get it out, and that he was only. That's fuck that up. Man. Not expose himself.
Got like a grasshopper in his pants and decided he needed to pull his pants down.
Need to pull his dick out, apparently. And he entered the women's restroom by mistake. Carruthers said they did verify he was a landscaper, but it's unclear if he was working on the property Monday during the incident. However, deputies soon received a second report that Ramirez had walked in the same restroom on November 13th to watch another woman taking a shower. A warrant was taken out on Ramirez, and he was arrested on voyeurism charges Tuesday in Lake County. He was released after posting $2,000 bond. He faced similar accusations in January 2012. He was arrested in Lake County sexual video voyeurism. He received a year of probation in that case, according to the Lake County Clerk of Courts.
Jesus, man.
So this guy's got
he's got a lengthy record.
There's a running
for
theme.
Sure.
There's a running theme, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to lie to the police when they can pull up your arrest record and see you've been arrested 7 times for the same fucking thing they're arresting you for.
Yes.
Some people, man.
I have a story about lying about
Making
criminal
the landscaper
activity.
look like a pervert.
God damn it.
I got another one here. It's entitled Pillow Fight, and this comes out of St. Augustine, Florida. We're back to Florida. We love these people.
Thank you, Florida.
A 20-year-old woman says she was attacked by a man with a pillow inside St. Johns County Walmart. The woman, who wished to remain anonymous, says a man ran up behind her and started hitting her with a pillow. She says she suffered multiple scratches to her back.
What kind of pillow was it?
Hang on. When I pulled this story up, it actually showed pictures, and it had tiny little red marks.
Oh my
There was
God.
no scratches.
Was it the tag?
Was it bedazzled?
Yeah, right? Or something.
No, it's that stiff linen when you first buy it. It hasn't been washed. That's rough.
I don't know how you get scratches from a fucking pillow.
That's how I like my pillowcases.
Scratchy.
Stiff linen.
She said the.
He likes his dudes too.
She said the attack happened so fast, and quote, I just hear somebody running, and before I could even turn around, he smacked me really hard with his pillow. Says the man, then started to laugh. I was like, okay, that's not really cool, and then he laughed again. With the help of Walmart employees, she says the police were called. So yeah.
Hey, I would just like to point out.
I wonder if he was trying to hit on her or something. I mean, obviously he's
literally
he's
hit her.
hitting her.
Yeah. Somebody explained that to him the wrong way.
I
You
would
don't
just
actually
like-
hit them, dude.
I want to point out that the fact, okay, we all know what my dad did for his job. He was a prison warden. Well, he actually brought stuff that wasn't never used home, and then me and my brother actually slept on a prison mattress and prison pillow when we were poor. And I tell you, when your brother or somebody hits you with one of those fucking pillows, that thing will knock you down.
well,
It's like getting hit by a brick wall.
Those are lower class. Those aren't Walmart pillows.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Well, and, I mean,
I don't
dude,
know.
It's fucking polyfill.
You got to be in a serious pillow fight to really do
Yeah.
some damage. You know, growing up with siblings, man, you get into a heated.
Oh yeah. When I was
brother,
growing up, I didn't get hit by pillows. I got hit by punching bags,
Well, yeah.
beds,
That chick was just being a bitch
bedspreads.
that
Like,
day.
pop! It wasn't no fucking little.
He's
pillows.
recounting his first sexual experience. Is what it is. But
I was getting like.
I got one more here, and then we'll spin off into some other shit. Cops bust man wearing thong pantyhose and an enema up his butt, masturbating in a public park.
Jesus, man, I saw this earlier.
Yeah, David James Kimbrough apparently intended to put on a rather public and highly unusual sexual performance in Surgensville Riverfront Park last week. When local police James Hammonds received numerous complaints of strange behavior in that park, he decided to not only increase the police patrols, but he checked it out for himself. What Hammonds found when he encountered Kimbrough was something he listed among the most unusual things he'd seen in his 17-year career. Hammonds drove to the park a little after 9:30 on Tuesday morning. When he arrived, the only other car in the parking lot was a silver Dodge minivan. Hammonds checked the van as he rolled through the lot and saw someone inside. Hammonds told reporters that when Kimbrough saw him, he reportedly began moving around the vehicle. In a few moments, Kimbrough got out with his pants around his ankles, according to a police report. Kimbrough pulled up his pants, then walked toward the fishing pier. He allegedly then redropped his trousers and began to masturbate.
Wow.
Good for that guy.
Jesus, man.
Hammonds got out of his car and walked toward Kimbrough as he observed something under Kimbrough's hoodie and shirt. A pat-down revealed that the man had stuffed several pairs of panties under his shirt to form a makeshift set of female breasts.
Wow.
Yeah. He also had a tube
This guy's
of
got
Vaseline
some serious
in there.
fucking issues,
Yeah,
man.
he also had a tube of Vaseline in there. Hammonds took Kimbrough into custody, but that wasn't the end of the story. Kimbrough began acting as though he were in pain, and that's when Kimbrough reportedly informed Hammonds that he had an enema bottle shoved up his rectum and needed to remove it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Kimbrough was arrested and charged with incident exposure. He entered a guilty plea and was fined $500.
$500 for that kind of behavior, man.
Right? I think he got off easy, honestly. You know,
Dude, I think the cops should just tase. If somebody's masturbating in public, don't
Tase
even
them.
go up to them.
Yep.
Just tase them right away.
Right in the dick, too.
Yeah.
In
the dick! In the dick!
Snap,
'Cause
motherfucker.
Guess what? You tase somebody in the dick, he's probably not going to do that again.
Ain't gonna be pulling that motherfucker out anytime soon. For damn sure.
All right.
So on to some sports then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk sports. Why not?
Okay.
Fuck you guys first.
Whoa, dude.
Nah, fuck Viagra.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
Viagra. That one's for
Get
Edge.
right up on that mic. Why don't you? Jeez.
Yep.
Blowing out my eardrums.
Fuck Viagra and all his teams.
First of all, congratulations to the Cowboys fans in the room.
Oh my
You
God!
guys gotta
Okay,
win.
I would
Hummo
like to
is
say,
back.
I would like to accept that congratulations on behalf of. No, I'm just kidding. But I would also like to say, fuck all you Romo haters. Okay, what now, bitches?
Yeah, Homo's
Yeah,
back.
she's got a good point because they went 0-7 without him.
Yeah.
They're 3-0 with him, which actually I saw something a few weeks back that said it was like Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Tony Romo were the only 4 undefeated quarterbacks. But I'm like, yeah, but the Cowboys have lost fucking 5 in a row or something. I was like, so he's undefeated because he's been hurt.
Right. Yeah. He went out on top. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you win one game in a season and then you're the backup the rest of the season doesn't. I mean, yeah. You might have an undefeated record, but
I'm just saying, like, Tom Brady went out one time because he broke a fucking thumbnail. My quarterback played with a fucking broken collarbone.
Okay, but I would like to point out last year you hated Romo.
Well, we were fighting. No, I liked him last year.
I think a lot of Cowboys fans have a love-hate relationship.
It was the year before that we were fighting.
Okay.
Me and Jason went and got into a fight last year.
It is what it is. But, all right. So you want me to run this off from Dozer?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. So Dozer sent it in. He's been doing good every week.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying his stuff.
Dozer, much like Rec, he gave you a lot of praise too. He said that that's why he has. There's some questions at the end of this for you specifically. So, but anyways, this comes from Dozer. It says, "Good evening, 6 and 60 crew and listeners. For the first time in 3 weeks, Broncos country is enjoying a win. Feels kind of good, doesn't it? The key to this victory, no turnovers. Well done by Brock and the Broncos offense. A couple crazy facts about this game. One, for the first time in team history, the Broncos won a game in which the other team had 0 penalties. 2, Brock joins his head coach, Gary Kubiak, as the second QB drafted by the Broncos to win his debut game." See, he knows these weird fucking stats, dude, right?
It's like a coach's dream, man. No penalties.
Right? Finally, this week, we were able to see Coob's West Coast offense run as it's designed, and lo and behold, there was a running game which opened up the play action and allowed Brock to go 20 of 27 for 250 yards, 2 TDs, and most importantly, 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
And a 127.1 passer rating. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all.
That sounds great, actually.
I'm not going to say that Osweiler's the savior of the season, but it was certainly nice to see a game, the first one this season, with no turnovers by the Broncos. This was a very close contest, and even one pick or fumble could have very well been the difference in winning or losing. As has been reported today, he will be seeing more of the young gunslinger against the Patriots on Sunday Night Football this week. The Pats definitely pose a much bigger challenge than the mediocre Bears team. They are arguably the best in the NFL this year. On the plus side, Belichick and the Pats only have 1 regular season game tape and a bunch of preseason or garbage time tapes to look at in preparation for Brock and the offense Coobs has wanted to run all season. It's a very good point.
Yes, it is.
Do I think that the Broncos will beat them? Not really. It would take a career effort from the D and one crazy good showing up from the offense, but it is the NFL and anything is possible. I'm hoping that the O-line can improve this week since they will be running the offense that was initially installed in the offseason instead of the bastardized half Peyton, half Kubiak 2 playbook bullshit they've had to run with Manning. Only time will tell. Best regards, Dozer.
Is this all stuff that he writes himself?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, man.
Well,
I gotta love
thanks,
this
Dozer.
guy.
Why is it that the Broncos, they play a shitty team and they're mediocre?
I know.
And then they play a badass team like New England or something like that,
yeah.
and they fucking kick ass.
I know.
Like they're like,
and this comes from a Bears fan, by the way.
no. All I'm saying is they stay like with those teams that are like scoring all the time.
I know.
And then they play a shitty team, like a.
I think it's because they get lazy and play down to it. But so Dozer had a couple questions that he wanted Rex take on.
All right.
Number 1, Case Keenum and the fact that he wasn't pulled after getting his head slammed to the turf.
Dude, that was ridiculous. I watched the video on that.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of it pisses me off because it's a double standard anymore with the NFL. Like, you could clearly, if you watch the tape, you can clearly see him not even really be able to get up onto his feet. His teammates are picking him up, and they don't stop the game and pull him out of there. And the very next play, he fumbles it.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously didn't see the whole game, but he definitely should have been pulled out. As soon he got his head whooped down onto that ground, man.
Yep.
So you feel like a concussion issue, and then
well, yeah, because I mean,
and his teammates
they have
were
concussion
picking him up?
spotters
they,
now.
yeah,
Well,
they have
right.
the
So why
NFL has
didn't
hired
that-
people to be able to spot that kind of stuff, so they can protect him and say, "Dude, you need to go take a seat because you just got your head smashed in."
So why didn't
You
that
can't
happen?
see. You
I
just
don't
see
know.
white.
That's a great question.
That's why he wanted his take on it. Okay, number 2,
okay.
Ryan the Beard Fitzpatrick staying in after having his helmet knocked off and his eyes coming up tilt on the TD run.
Tilt.
Yeah,
I like that.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing, and yeah, they if the NFL is going to be so
Should they
adamant
impose
about
fines?
protecting the quarterback, then they need the referees obviously don't throw a penalty if it's not a penalty, but if you can see a quarterback get hurt like that, man, you got to
Right.
stop the game and say, hey, hold on, this guy needs to take a seat. Like, you can even go over and tell the head coach, hey man, you need to pull your quarterback because he just got whooped.
Right.
You know.
Now, my thing. Okay, so to add to that, my thing with the helmets coming off, because there's a lot of helmets going off lately.
Yeah.
Yes.
These motherfuckers had chin straps for a fucking reason, dude.
Right.
When we played in school, if you were running around with your fucking chin strap off, you were
your
deep
coach,
shit,
your coach
dude.
would get all over you, dude.
They
yeah.
should be imposing
10
fines
laps.
for that shit.
Yeah,
dude,
I agree. All these players, they wear them so loose that they
Yeah.
can just pop them off at any moment.
Yeah.
That's the reason they're coming off when
Yeah.
you get hit. Man.
People are getting
The only
fucked up.
people that should have an excuse to take them off is the quarterback because
Agreed.
they're constantly like, you know.
But even then, you know, I mean,
But
they go.
everybody
back on.
else should have.
I was
going
gonna
to
say, I mean, I don't know what
Almost
it was
every
like,
quarterback
what it was like for
slaps
you guys
back up.
playing football growing up, but like game days,
Yeah.
when I standing on the sidelines or playing in the game,
Shit
I
never
had
came off.
I had my helmet on at all times.
Yeah, it never
If I
came
took
off.
my helmet off, the coach would run over and yell at me, "Hey, put your bonnet back on."
Yeah, and he would probably hit you with a clipboard.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, which, by the way, I played powder puff football when I was in high school.
thanks for that.
You're welcome.
That powder
And-
puff football.
Yeah, and I wanted to be on the team actually, and me and a couple of my friends went to the coach and were like, "We want to be on the team." They're like, "Well, we don't have equipment to take care of you." I was like, "I don't need equipment."
Boobs was the problem.
Yeah, boobs were the problem.
So he says there's one bonus for Rec. He says that, do you think Cap is done in San Francisco?
Absolutely.
And if so, do you think he would benefit from another team like the Browns or the Texans who have a good O-line but no real QB? Maybe the Jets, Bills?
But the Broncos were also looking at him.
Fuck
Yeah, you know what? Here's the deal.
Fuck you. We don't want
So the Niners put him on IR because he decided to get surgery
Right.
on his non-throwing arm. So they
Right.
put him on IR. That ends his season.
Yep.
He is absolutely 100% done in San Francisco after this season.
Yes.
Well,
He's
hang on.
gone, and it wouldn't surprise me. I was talking with my brother about this. You know, they promoted Jim Tomsula, the D-line coach, to head coach, even though they had interviews with really good offensive coordinators like Adam Gase
Right.
and both of our own coordinators. And Mike Shanahan came out and specifically said, like, I will take that job if they offer it
That
to
would have
me.
been the best thing that
Yeah.
could happen to your team.
So
dude.
so they hired Jim
Fuck
Tomsula,
Shanahan.
and I think the reason they did it is because with everything they knew that was going on inside the organization, they can cut Kaepernick
Right.
after this season. They can fire Jim
They
Tomsula
can blame it
and
on
just
him, yeah.
and just start all over again next year.
and that's probably
And at
true.
this point, man, as much as it hurts as a football fan, I'm hoping they lose out the rest of the year, man.
Right.
They are a terrible football team right
Yeah,
now.
at this point, you just got to go with first round draft
And-
picks.
First round
That's what
draft
gotta
picks,
go
You know,
with.
yeah, and
But
good
I
for
didn't
the
quite understand
good for
your
the 49ers
question.
to structure the contract the way they did with Kaepernick, where they gave him some guaranteed money, but it was all up front. So now they
Right.
don't owe him any more money of that ridiculous $126
Right, which
million
is
dollar
good,
contract he got.
yeah, that was
You know,
insane.
I mean,
yeah.
it sucks for any guy in the NFL to get cut, and you know that contract you thought you were going to have, you don't have anymore. But
Well, they got to give
But
you
I
a
mean,
certain
so do you
portion of
think?
it. They
But so
can't
the
just-
other part of the question is, do you think that he would benefit going somewhere else?
I do think that he would benefit from going to another team that's going to allow him to play the way that he plays.
Right.
See, that's been the problem in the last 2 years. Last year with Harbaugh and then this year too, is he's not a pocket quarterback and he's
Right.
never going to be.
Right.
So you got to let the guy do what the guy does.
So he's got to get out and
That's-
do what he can. Yeah.
and
I just want to
scramble
say
around and
that
throw
is
the ball.
that is kind of the problem with the entire NFL is because you go out and you draft these quarterbacks. You say, oh, well, they did good. They won the Heisman, blah blah blah, whatever. And then all of a sudden
Like
you got
Johnny
this great
Manziel. Johnny, I can't
No
play
shit.
football.
Johnny
Manziel.
Manziel, fucking Tim Tebow. And then
Tim
all
Couch.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you got this quarterback that is not the right fit with your offense. Unless you're fucking Peyton Manning.
But
you're
not even
gonna,
Peyton Manning did good his first 2 years.
No, I'm
You
just
know-
saying you're not going to rearrange a whole entire
Well,
offense
exactly,
or a whole
yeah.
entire team
Yeah.
around one dude.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes
You
time.
know, you got to make that dude
True.
work with
But-
your team.
Yeah.
but
it's like OJ. The
I'm
glove
also
didn't fit.
I'm also
you know?
of the opinion.
No, it takes time. You know.
I'm
I
also
mean,
saying.
how many times
Oh,
did
shit.
Elway take them to the Super Bowl and he didn't win?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
he
It
lost-
was
he
like
lost 3 of them.
twice. It was like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Three.
2-3 in Super Bowls.
times.
Anyway, I do hope Kaepernick
And-
he'll get another job and he'll probably be a starter, and I hope it works out for him. But I'm also of the opinion anymore that when it comes to quarterbacks, man, you get, you know, even if you're a rookie or whatever, you come in, you start producing.
Yes.
Otherwise, dude, get the fuck on the bench or get to a different team because
Right.
I'm tired of watching mediocre quarterback play. I dealt with it for fucking 7 years with Alex Smith.
Well, right. Yeah,
And
you
then
guys had a
now
long run
Colin
of shitty
Kaepernick.
quarterbacks.
Well, we had a long line of really great
Oh, I have
quarterbacks.
a
Yeah.
lot
So-
worse record of shitty quarterbacks.
That is
That's
Yes,
for
you do.
That is
goddamn
very
sure.
true.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
but-
you know your record started with that Jamarcus Russell. I
Jamarcus
believe is-
Russell.
Oh my
Oh, it
god,
started
that
long.
guy
It
was
started long
horrible.
before
Yeah,
that.
it was.
Well,
the Raiders were
that's at
shitty
least-
long before.
After Rich Gannon was out, then
Yeah,
they just
that was
had
it.
a whole fucking slew of
Fucking
shitty
Kerry
Yeah.
Collins
So-
and everything like that. But the thing that I wanted to ask, or actually talk to Snaggles about, in all reality, I mean, like, you guys have the best defense in the league. You guys actually have a phenomenal defense, but what is up with all the fucking penalties? TJ Ward, dude. You guys have Aqib Talib.
Yeah. The eye poking incident as it's known.
I would totally do that if I was.
Captain Insano. Yeah. Shows no mercy.
No,
but
Talib,
in any
he
case,
just
but
wanted
you
to
have the
literally
best
punch the guy
defense.
in the
Like,
face,
but what the fuck is going on? Like TJ Ward, especially, like 2 games in a row with huge
here's
calls.
the thing, man.
That's the way that guy plays.
Here's the way I honestly. This is honestly what I think is going on.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Is that I think what's going on is because they've been put on blast so much and relied on so much to do so much for the team and win the games. The pressure's getting to them, and then I mean, when they're in the heat of it, dude, they're so just fucking amped up that I mean,
you don't poke people's eyes out.
I'm just saying they fucking get heated up.
It
dude,
all
and
comes down to
fucking
ego
eye-poking
and
happens.
anger, is what it is.
Yeah.
Ego and anger.
It's hard to.
Are you kidding me? The
So-
Raiders, how
I don't know,
many
man.
years have they led
We've been-
the NFL
we've led
in
them.
You
Yes,
get
of
pads
course.
on. You get pads on and a helmet.
Because they're so
and
angry.
your whole.
But I just
it's
remember
time
the
for
Aqib
war,
Talib.
you know,
Yeah, I agree.
and
The
your
Aqib Talib
your
poke-
mindset changes and everything.
The Aqib
When
Talib
you
poke,
feel like RoboCop.
right after that, Von Miller smashes guy's head down to the ground
Yeah.
3 times in
Yeah,
a row.
but Von
Then
Miller
I don't
made a hell of a
remember-
play that
I don't
game,
remember-
this
was
last game.
Was it Miller that punched that guy?
I don't know.
The
You know-
chief going into the end zone just punched him on the way down.
Oh, I think
it's awesome.
I think it was
Yeah, I
it
think
wasn't just a regular punch. He came across and it was like one of those UFC elbow punches. Is what it
That
was.
was badass.
That
but-
was great.
So I think it's just the intense pressure, dude, and just
Well,
emotions run high.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
curious
exactly.
about that. I mean, you guys do have the best defense in the league, and
The
me as a
thrill,
Raiders fan,
victory,
you
the
know how
agony,
much I
the
hate
defeat,
it. But at the same time, you guys
We have commentators that are trying
guys
to
did a lot of
disagree
great
with-
things.
And I think in order to be a great defense, you've always got to be playing right on that edge.
Yeah,
of,
absolutely.
of within the rules, and then doing something that may be considered
Can
dirty.
you say
because-
Romanowski?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, that guy
Love
was the
that fucking
dirtiest
dude.
motherfucker in the
Yes,
game,
he was, man.
But if you
And
want,
when
if you
he
want,
got-
if you want to be a great defense, dude, you,
dick
you know, I'm
butt
not
kiss,
saying like
he's
stab
pretty-
somebody in the eye or shit like that, but you got to be on the edge all the time.
You have to be in the offense's head, dude.
Yeah.
Like you have to
Yeah.
mentally
So
overcome
a
that.
few,
exactly.
a few of those
Like-
things
like-
are just a way
And
of letting offenses
And
know.
when
it
like,
happens,
Romo
man.
and when
Like
Romo got let
football,
go
like
from the
that's-
Broncos, he went to the Raiders,
Romo.
obviously,
Romo
and
broke
he
somebody's
had
face.
7 starters on the fucking bench.
Yeah, he was a great fit for the Raiders. Look, come
Anyhow.
on over. You can spit and punch people and step on their throats over here. Come on in.
I remember a game when he was playing for the Broncos. They were playing the Niners, and he spit in JJ Stokes' face after a play. I was like, dude,
Oh.
come on, man.
Who was that guy
Those
a couple
roids,
of years
though.
ago that stomped on somebody's throat?
Oh, that was
That was like
shit,
one
who
or
was
2
that?
seasons ago. It was like
Damn it. It was a big deal too.
I think it was
Michael
Was it
Vick's
and
brother.
Dominican Sue?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
It was.
Yes,
Michael
it
It was
him.
Dominican Sue, yeah.
Was it against Aaron Rodgers?
It might have been.
I don't know,
I
man.
remember.
He's-
Oh, no,
Green-
he stepped
it
on
wasn't
Aaron
a-
Rodgers'
No, it
hand.
wasn't. No,
That's what it was. Yeah,
he
yeah.
stepped on him on accident and then realized he stepped on him and then fucking stomped
Yeah,
him.
Stepped
that
on
was
him again.
that was definitely in Dominican
So,
Sue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Vick's brother for TV on his helmet. It said TV. I don't know, VT or something like that on his helmet, but it was Michael Vick's brother.
Yeah, he played for Virginia Tech.
Oh, okay.
They were looking at him like, oh, that's gonna be the next
Michael
Vick,
Right.
and like he like didn't get a
I think-
first down, and the lineman was just like laying there because he got
He
knocked
just
out of
stomped
bounds,
on him.
and he just like stomped on his arm, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then after that,
So he's
he,
out.
he never
Yeah.
nobody called him. No one was like,
Yeah, because James
hey,
is a little
dude,
fired up, man.
you
What are you
can't
gonna do?
that shit, dude. It was college. And
So, all right. Well, anybody got anything else for sports? The Eagles won Friday night. It was awesome. It was a good game.
I have
Cowboys
nothing
won.
to say. Obviously, my Raiders are starting to look like the old Raiders again.
You mean just the
3 in a
Raiders?
row?
Not the old Raiders, just the Raiders.
Oh, and I would like to point out that
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Sir,
a little fucking upset.
Mr. Man, I told you Saturday night. I said Tony Romo's coming back for the game. I was like, and it's an 11 a.m. game. I said I need you to meet me at Buffalo Wild Wings or wherever by my house and buy me food and beer.
Yeah, I'm not
so I
driving
can watch
Fort
the game.
Collins. I'm not driving.
And it
Fort
didn't
Collins to
happen,
do that,
and
yeah.
they won.
Wow.
Well,
And it
then,
wasn't
look,
aired.
And
Then-
also
then now we have a
the
a strategy we have to follow. I'm not coming down there.
The
at
Broncos were also playing at that time.
Yeah,
He doesn't leave the
there's
house
no
when the
fucking
Broncos
way.
play or he bursts into flames.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, this is what's going to happen next time that I make a request that he doesn't follow up with. I am gonna pour gasoline, light a match.
Wowzers!
Burn your
Just
own
kidding.
apartment down.
Right.
That doesn't sound like motherfucker Jones at all.
So when I invite you over for pot roast and whatever,
Then
you know
I'm
not to
getting
show
burned
up.
alive in your fucking house.
You know not to show up because I don't have a problem
You already
burning that place down.
threatened to burn my house down once.
All right. So what do we got for entertainment? You said you had some small.
I
thing
had a
over
little
there?
something. Does anybody here watch TMZ ever or?
I do.
I do. Every now and
I just
Okay.
get updates on Facebook.
Does
No.
anybody keep tabs on Miley Cyrus or what she's
No.
doing lately?
No,
Okay.
fuck no.
So check this out.
Is she a wrecking ball?
Hey, knock it off.
Is she licking some dude's
So-
ass on stage?
No. Okay, but I will say this: Car Wreck here has some competition for helicopter dick
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
because this chick actually went on stage in a concert with a strap-on penis, like a lifelike looking penis.
And went
She
helicopter.
was
Helicopter dick.
helicopter dick.
She did the windmill. What the fuck?
I believe she
strap on?
owes you some money for that, sir.
She does.
Yeah, I think there's a copyright somewhere.
I thought about that.
Have you
I was
have you
like, we
seen
should
the
contact
have
her.
you seen that video on Facebook of like if chicks had a dick for a day and it's just
Oh,
that
yeah,
baby
the
elephant
elephant,
whipping
yeah.
his fucking trunk
Yeah,
around?
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
this
yeah,
crazy
dude.
This crazy chick was on stage in front of everybody. Just, I mean, like jerking this giant thing off.
Ah, she's fucking.
She has
that bitch
lost
is off
her
the
fucking
rails,
mind
dude.
now.
Yeah.
So
She's
anyway,
off the reservation, man.
I would like to say that she had pretty good helicopter dick. I'm just saying.
Hey,
You might have to step up your game a
nobody's
little.
got better helicopter dick than me. All
I
right?
don't know. I
But
don't
her
know.
dad's just like, what the fuck?
Because she
She
was-
does good at this.
She was able
Billy
to
Ray
do-
Cyrus, dude.
She was
Sounds
able to do
good.
helicopter
She
dick
broke
without
my
the
achy
punch
breaky
dancing.
heart.
Yeah.
See,
that's where the patent comes in.
I was
is
going
the
to say,
punch
dude,
dancing with the
the punch dancing is what makes helicopter dick work so well.
Exactly.
We
Speaking
totally
of
had that patent.
short side note, helicopter Dick E now works at Taco John's
Oh yeah.
instead of Burger King.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. So if you go to actual Taco John's wearing elephant underwear, you know what I'm talking about with the trunk and everything, and helicopter dick her
at the
at work,
register.
you will win
Win what?
helicopter dick against Miley Cyrus.
No, he already won.
No, he didn't.
It was my thing before
she
she
did it way better. She was like way cuter.
I called her and said, "Hey, this is a good idea."
So one quick point to that though, I pull up in the drive-thru. I'm like, "Oh, you're working here now? Huh? You just bounced through all the restaurants in town, or what?" And she's like, "Oh no, this place is way better and way faster." I was like, "Oh yeah?" I was like, "Because I haven't had really good luck here." And she's like, "Oh no, it's way faster." I was like, "All right."
Who was
No,
that?
it's not.
Helicopter Dickie.
Although
So-
I will say, hands down, Burger King is the absolute slowest fucking
yeah.
fast food joint we
But
have.
here's the funny thing about it. 30 seconds later, she opens the window, goes, "Yeah, it's gonna be a few minutes. They're making like 30 tacos in front of you." I was like,
So we have the
fantastic."
slowest joint, and then we
Dude.
have the one place, McDonald's, that never knows how to get a fucking order.
Oh no,
correct.
they'll fuck it up every time, dude.
Yeah, no, the last time I went to Burger King just last week, and I sat in the fucking
Yeah.
drive-thru for 15 minutes. Dude, people behind me are honking. I got somebody in front of me. I'm like, dude, I don't know why you're honking. So I get up to the window
Because you were
and
standing there without a cart.
Well, that's true.
And no pants on.
Right.
Helicopter taking the window.
On a side note,
Helicopter dick.
Just give me my Whopper. Just give me my Whopper.
on a side note, you not only can you not walk through a drive-thru,
Yes.
you can't ride a bike through a drive-thru
No,
either.
you
They
can't
are
ride a
not fans
motorcycle
of
through a
that.
drive-thru.
They get pissed about that.
Anyhow, I was sitting there and people are honking. So when I finally get up to the window, I look at the kid and I'm like, dude, did something break inside or what? And he just goes, "Oh, we had a really big order up front." I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man.
This
It's
is what you
fast
do
food. This
all
is what
day,
you're supposed
every
to do.
day. Yes,
Get
yeah.
on your game, sir.
I
That is
know,
a
dude.
shit poor excuse right there.
I
Oh, we
know,
had a
dude.
big order in front of you.
What's ridiculous is I've actually sat in the
And those
drive-thru line.
motherfuckers want $15 an hour to do that job.
Dude,
Are
I've
you
sat in
kidding
that
me?
drive-thru line for 15 minutes, got up to the window, and had to repeat my order to the lady at the window. Like, what? Are you fucking shitting me?
I was half tempted to just drive off and not even get my food.
I did
when
it.
got up
I
there.
did it one time when Ty was working there.
Yeah.
I just drove off.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why'd you leave without your food?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't have a fucking day,
Yeah,
man."
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I
So drove
came
to
here
Fort
for
Collins and got
fast
food. Yeah.
food.
So yeah,
Anyhow.
fuck it. Anyways,
So
a little bit of
entertainment.
Go back to entertainment.
Yeah. So Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Hey, Glenn's alive.
Glenn's
man.
alive, dude.
Glenn's
He's
alive.
totally alive.
I knew when we watched the
I know.
episode where he thought he might have died, it
I
was
know.
obvious that the dead body fell on top of him.
Yep.
So it was pretty clever. I mean, obviously that's what's been circulating through Facebook and everything
Yeah.
since it happened. Is
Yeah.
he probably crawled underneath the dumpster and just waited it out.
And that's what we speculated too.
Yeah.
But What about that dipshit trying to climb the rope out of there?
That was pretty fucking stupid. I don't know. That guy's kind of a douchebag. So.
He's a magic. He'll die. He'll die soon.
He's gonna die.
I don't know if anybody's seen it. I actually did watch Ted 2.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was actually, like usually you hear about a sequel and you don't want to see a sequel because it's not going to be better than the first.
I like sequels.
I didn't even like the first one that much. I
thought the first one was pretty fucking funny, but
I think the first one was funny for what it was.
What is he talking about?
Ted
2.
The movie Ted.
Okay.
And I actually watched Ted 2, and I went in there with
fucking
like
potheads.
I don't even smoke weed. What are you talking about?
Bullshit. You're the newest pothead in town. Don't worry about it.
Well, you just watched a movie about a pothead teddy bear.
But it's fucking hilarious.
All right.
In any case,
so, let's make a point.
So I saw Ted 2, and it was fucking actually, like, the whole fucking time I was laughing my ass off through the whole fucking movie.
Well, good.
I highly suggest you guys to watch Ted 2.
I'll check it out. I will, because I like the first one, so I'll check out the second one.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I think it has some great fucking parts, dude. I highly suggest it. Right. And then I seen San Andreas. Did you guys see San Andreas?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. It actually wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it's you got to go into it expecting. I mean, it's a fucking earthquake movie.
Yeah.
But
it's like Volcano.
Yeah, some of the
with
graphics,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Like some of the fucking special effects.
Basically,
were awesome,
basically, if you live in California and you own a helicopter or a boat, then you're set.
You're the guy.
You're the man.
That's the one
you're
part
the
that did crack me up, dude.
Yeah.
When they're ripping through downtown fucking LA and shit, and there's all that trash, I'm like, there's no way that boat would make it through there.
No way. There's no way.
It was actually a decent movie.
It was cool.
This is totally out of it, but I
If
think
it was a
that
jet,
we
it
should
would've.
patent that all helicopters should have dangling dicks hanging from them from now on.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yes.
Rec is all about it. He's about to patent that shit. He's like, patent. Who do I go to patent this?
If you ever get your
put
pilot's
dildos on
license,
every single blade and just fire that thing up.
if you ever get your helicopter license, your name has to be Helicopter Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hang on. As a matter of fact, I just forgot about this until just now, but I will tweet Miley Cyrus and say, okay, you might have Helicopter Dick down, but you do not have Spider Monkey.
Creepy Spider-Man.
Spider Monkey
Spider-Man
helicopter dick down.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't even helicopter dick. I was gonna teabag her.
Yeah, but he couldn't get his Spidey hands gripped on the wall.
I was
and it just looked like a creepy guy trying to.
I'm sorry, I thought that
You're not my type.
I honestly can't believe that chick didn't just punch me right in the balls.
She never even looked up from her phone, dude.
No, but she had a grin on her face.
Oh, that shit was great, man. So what do we got? You got anything else for entertainment?
Well, I watched a movie over the course of the week called Fruitvale Station. It's on Fruitvale Station. It's a story about Oscar Grant. He was murdered by San Francisco police.
Oh yeah,
on New Year's Eve a few years back.
Right.
It was a pretty decent movie. I mean, nothing to write home about. I wouldn't, it's on Netflix, so if you feel like watching it, it's pretty. It was decent, but
I'll check it out. Yeah. Actually, there's one thing I do want to check out on Netflix that we all should check out. It's called Hot Girls Wanted. And I heard they were talking about it on another show, and they were talking about it's about these with the age of you porn and YouTube and all that shit, all these chicks that are porn stars, like flash in the pan porn stars.
Oh yeah.
Like you're a flash in the pan porn star. Thanks, Sammy. Like
I
a
actually
month.
tried to watch that one time. I couldn't get into it.
Like a month in the business is like good.
Yeah.
Like 6 months is awesome, and a year is unheard of.
Wow.
Most of these chicks are in and out, done.
Jesus.
6 months. Crazy. So I'm gonna check it out. You guys should check it out, and then we can talk about it.
I tried to get into it. I couldn't watch it. I was like,
you guys remember when we used to?
really
we tried to do movie of the week, where we would all watch a movie and then come in and talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all have shit.
Till some people started cheating on other people and watching movies without them.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
You don't know my line.
Yeah. Sounds like straight out of Compton.
Here it comes.
The only reason that is an issue.
Still haven't seen that.
Well, that's your fucking problem.
The only reason
we were all supposed to go together.
I've seen it 3 times.
I was going to say the only reason that was an issue is because we all made a plan as the crew to go see that movie. And
as I've said before, there's many things we've all made a plan as, and it never fucking happened. So fuck.
Not me. If I make a plan, it's a plan.
I think the last time I was here,
you didn't even give us
a
choice though. You just went rather than saying, "Hey, I'm going to go
together." It was opening night.
Well,
oh, so Smite.
Jesus Christ, he's loud, man.
Yeah, he is loud.
Well, he yells in the fucking microphone. What do you?
Get out of my house, queer!
How'd you like the movie since you've seen it 3 times?
You just heard that
Love
like
it.
30 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe.
That's stupid.
His son does a great job.
It wasn't as loud though.
Nice.
One's. Have you seen that video on YouTube where it's Ice Cube and his sons?
Yeah.
And
Ice
Reverend
Cube looks
Run
more
and
like
his
Ice
sons.
Cube than Ice Cube.
It's Reverend Run and his sons. It's Reverend Run from Run DMC and his sons, and Ice Cube and his sons, and they're all doing freestyle. It's fucking dope, dude. It's
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
Diggy kills it.
Yeah.
The youngest of Rev Run sons.
Yeah, shit, yeah, dude. He's
Smokes
badass.
it.
All right, so
What do we
you
got
got a
coming
joke over there, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wellington, Colorado. No, I'm just kidding.
I got the shittiest joke.
It's a holiday joke. So, one day, a little boy wrote to Santa Claus, said, "Please send me a sister." Santa Claus wrote him back, "Okay, send me your mother."
I totally thought that was going to be a black joke.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck
Oh, Jesus. You're fired.
Hey, fire me one more time, see what happens.
You're fired.
You just get fired.
Well, I didn't rehire you. It's like,
okay. Well, God damn it.
all right. What's the difference between a black man and a shadow? One's creepy, black, and impossible to see at night. The other one's a shadow.
Jesus.
I actually like that one. That's cute. It's racist,
You finally
but
got a
it's cute.
clap from Jenny motherfucking Jones.
How about that? That only took a year.
And I'd just like to point out that I cleaned up the language on that joke because I don't want to get stabbed in the neck.
By
What
who?
did a pirate say
By the
on
listener.
his 80th birthday?
With the what?
What did a pirate say on his 80th birthday?
What did a pirate say?
I don't know.
Arm 80.
Arm 80.
Yay.
So I got a Norris joke.
Oh, God.
Chuck Norris has a grizzly bear carpet in his room. The bear isn't dead. It's just too afraid to move.
You should try that when you're not so shit-faced.
Dude, the Chuck Norris jokes are some of the best.
Oh, they are fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I got some good
Chuck Norris can
around.
unscramble an egg.
Okay, so here we go. Chuck Norris
That
can
was
gargle peanut butter.
You fucking A.
That's not my joke. Okay, so anyway.
Chuck Norris clogs the toilet when he goes number 1.
Chuck Norris is going to hit Josh Dempsey in a minute.
Chuck Norris doesn't teabag the lady. He potato sacks her.
Chuck Norris isn't afraid of the dark. The dark is afraid of him.
All right.
All right, here we go. So John Wayne and Tonto are riding along.
Oh,
Tonto
God.
hops off the horse and says, "I think buffalo come." And so Tonto puts his ear to the ground and says, "Yeah, buffalo come." John Wayne says, "How do you know?" He goes, "Oh, sticky stuff on my ear."
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
All right. Why wasn't Jesus born in Mexico?
Why?
They couldn't find 3 wise men or a virgin.
That was good.
Do you guys want to do this stats game, or you want to save it for next week?
Let's do it.
Let's just do it, man.
All right. Okay. So here's how this is going to work. All right. I'm going to ask you guys the stat.
Everybody has to take off their shirts.
I'm going to ask you the stat.
Fuck's sakes,
And
no.
You're going to have
Okay.
to write shit down. You ready for this?
I will be sure.
You're the write
Y'all
that down
can be
girl.
skins.
You're the write that down girl.
Well, I'm
Okay?
going to need a pen. How about
Okay,
that?
I'll get you a pen.
All right, that guy has a pen. Did you just give me an old man pen? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Just
it's a good
fucking write with it.
I need-
All right, here.
He gave me an
So,
old man pen.
All right. So we're going to go in order. You're going to answer first, okay?
All right.
All right.
Shit.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you guys what percentage of blah, 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 blah. You guys are going to give your answer.
Okay.
Then I'll give you the actual answer, and the difference between the scores is what your score is going to be. It's kind of like golf.
Percentage-wise?
Yes, it's kind of like golf. The one with the lowest score wins, okay?
All right.
So
So
you
there's
ready
a
for
curve
this?
slightly.
There is a slight curve, yes.
All right.
All right. What percent of people believe that HTML is a sexually transmitted disease?
47%.
You got him?
HTML?
Just hang on. We're going to go in order here.
What is that?
And I know where you're going with that
no,
one.
you don't get to know what it is.
Yeah.
So, Mikey's not in that
It's not your turn yet.
I'll go with I don't think it can be that high. I'm going to go with 25%.
Okay.
30.
97.
All right.
Oh.
What do you think, motherfucker Jones?
What did you say? 97.
Yep.
97.
97% of people believe that HTML is a sexually
I don't know what the fuck that
disease.
is. I don't
I'm
know what
gonna
the
go
fuck
with
that is.
65.
Which is what I based my answer off of.
Just to help Mikey out right here, HTML is the code they use for all the internet coding. Okay. The answer is 11%.
Nice. Nice.
So,
Wow.
So I believe that puts Rec in on that one. Okay. Okay, so now what percentage of people believe that a gigabyte is an insect in South America?
Ooh. I totally believe that.
Well, my last answer totally refines this answer because...
What you got?
Say 17%.
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
What was a gigabyte?
A gigabyte is a... believe that a gigabyte is an insect in South America.
In South America. Well, again, I don't think it could be that high, but I'm going to say 35%.
Okay.
20%.
You asshole.
Well, you can say the same thing. It's
21%.
It's like Price is Right.
See, it's not the Price is Right. You don't have to go one up.
$21.99.
What do you got, Jones?
You must get a lot of that, and let's make a deal.
You totally went with the $1. Dumbass.
What are you going?
I'm gonna say 40%.
Okay, the answer is 27% believe.
Wow.
27% of people believe that gigabyte is an insect in South America.
So were we going closest without going over?
No.
Rick.
Just
we were right in the middle on that one, buddy.
So,
So the closest would be...
We got 17, 35, and 20.
Okay, so we'll do one more. We'll do 3. So
Okay.
All right. So
I already lost. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
dude.
Your first answer was a little far outside the box.
Right.
I'm gonna hit him.
I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Obviously.
No, well, I'm computer retarded, so I knew what HTML was. I instantly thought.
Basically,
that
at this point,
other
just
people
take the
were
strategy and
computer
go the opposite way of whatever Mikey's doing.
I'll take
All
that
right.
tip and roll with it.
Okay, so the last one I got for you is what percentage thought that MP3 is a robot found in Star Wars?
Oh.
I'm still gonna say low. I'll say like 20.
Okay.
Wait, who is sexy moaning?
I think I'm thinking this one's going to be a little bit higher, so I'm going to go with.
Wait, what'd you say, Al?
20.
I mean,
20. Nigga.
I could probably lose the game on this one, but I'm going to go with 50%.
Okay.
oh, I think you got it.
18.
18,
I was going with 46.
46,
46.
and I'm gonna go with 97.
Wow.
Okay. Do you know what an MP3 is?
Yes.
I just learned that right before I went to work release.
Obviously
and
not.
MP3 sounds a lot like R2D2.
It does.
That's what I was
MP3
thinking.
player, R2D2
Or
player.
C3PO.
You're putting 97% of the population on the same level as you
Sure,
think
why
it's
not?
a robot from Star Wars.
I'm just going with
All
I'm
right,
just
all
going with 90% because Mikey went with
that was
90% on the first one.
23%.
23. All right. I was way
Oh,
over on
well,
that
that's
one.
actually what I wrote down was 23.
No, I don't think it was.
Sure it was. I win.
Okay, so if we had somebody that could do math really fast, we could work this out. But what we'll do is we'll post the
I'm
answers.
pretty sure that
we'll post the
Rick
totals
won.
online and let
Yeah.
you know who won.
All right.
And maybe we'll work it out to where we do it towards the beginning of the show next week,
I
so
win.
somebody has time to figure it out. or
Right,
whatever,
right.
But, okay.
And
So
also,
Well, Rick
I
didn't
think-
finish
I say it
his
was
6
pretty
beers,
close.
So I mean,
I can tell you
obviously-
right
I say we were
now-
close.
I can
Does
tell
it-
you right
does it
now,
matter?
I think it's a pretty close run between Sammy Wreck and Smite, but these two are fucking clear.
No,
off
no,
the
no.
ground.
I'm not going to tell you
They are
Yeah,
gone,
I'm
dude.
fucking
because I
Josh
cheated.
That's it. I think Josh-
Because
I've had a
I
lot of
cheated,
whiskey.
I win.
Okay.
You didn't say we couldn't cheat. I'm just saying.
It was implied.
If you ain't cheating,
Oh,
you ain't
was it?
trying.
Right? You ain't first, you last.
Yeah, if you ain't first, you last.
I was probably higher drunk when I told you that.
I love these stupid
All right.
boys I hang out
So
with.
we'll finish her up for the night. Yeah, everybody
I think
feel
that's
good
it,
about
man.
it?
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
A, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Hurry up, I
Hey,
gotta
thanks
pee.
for being here, Sammy.
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
Right.
Cheshire cat.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm
all
still,
of us-
I'm
No,
still
he's
a virgin.
not-
Just
he's
let all the
Cheshire
girls
Bear.
know. No, it's good.
He's Cheshire Bear.
He is Cheshire Bear. Fucking
That's the
A.
cutest smile I ever seen, I swear to God.
It is pretty sexy.
Hey.
All right,
easy.
so I'm Pimp Snaggles.
And I am the Irish car wreck.
DJ Smite.
Yeah.
Motherfucker Jones.
Hey, hey, baby.
The drunk guy Viagra.
What it do, what it do.
Special guest, the Cheshire Bear Sammy.
Yeah.
And all of us here at Double Bogey Broadcasting.
Right.
Cheers to Nankles.
Well, this holiday could be diplomatic, emblematic, ultramatic. Why, it could be Thanksgiving.
They did on Plymouth Rock in 1620.
Keep talking, I'll keep talking.
Could have really fallen to the Indians, showed us the way.
Said I thank you, oh, he said I thank you.
We ate a bunch of food, but them bitches acted rude. We got right by our side, we massacred the tribes on Thanksgiving. Honest ain't made it a holiday, and that's no lie.
Thanksgiving, oh, Thanksgiving.
Allowing free African Americans to eat pumpkin pie.
Thanksgiving, oh, Thanksgiving.
I had a dream, whipped cream on Thanksgiving. Pre-game at your buddy's house and blow out on Thanksgiving Eve. Get so damn drunk that you're physically forced to leave. You tried to find romance, you think you piss your pants. You end up home alone without a soul to bone on Thanksgiving. Hang out with your family that you probably don't even like.
Thanksgiving, oh, Thanksgiving.
Grandma gets wasted and Uncle Rick starts a fight.
Thanksgiving, oh, Thanksgiving.
She hit the fan, tripped the fan. Thanksgiving.
I want to see this.
That just wasn't right.